The games are coming thick and fast for Mikel Arteta's Gunners, just days after a physical, emotional and at times testing trip to Stamford Bridge. The Arsenal make their way back out in front of the Emirates Stadium crowd with the hope of returning to winning ways. Brentford are of course tonight's visitors. Keith Andrews' side have surprised a few, having accumulated an impressive 19 Premier League points so far, despite the churn of players and having lost Thomas Frank in the summer, the man who of course presided over the club's rise to the big time. For Arsenal, well, they've got Manchester City breathing down their necks, and tonight represents an opportunity to re-establish their 5-point lead over Pep Guardiola's side. Every single game matters when you're leading the way. Let's have a look at the Arsenal team. Mikel Arteta's made 3 changes to the side that started at Chelsea. Ben White, Martin Odegaard and Noni Madueke come into the 11. They replace Jurriën Timber, Eberechi Eze and Bukayo Saka, all of whom are available off the bench. Victor Gyökeres made his return to action at the weekend. He's also on the bench, as is the fit again Gabriel Jesus. Brentford have made 5 changes to the side that beat Burnley on Saturday. The biggest surprise has got to be the decision to leave out Igor Thiago from the start. The Brazilian has scored an impressive 11 Premier League goals already this season. Here's Declan Rice. And Martinelli. Odegaard will turn in midfield. Here's Madueke. Lovely combination with Ben White. Clips it into the box and Merino's header finds the back of the net. Well, that didn't take Arsenal long, did it? And Mikel Merino, fresh off the back of his goal at Stamford Bridge, is on the score sheet once again. It's Arsenal 1, Brentford 0.
Ben White, we love you just the way you are. Brilliant link-up play on this right-hand side with Ben White and Madueke. It's been the theme so far, beginning this game. And then when Ben White gets to the byline, can he pick the right cross? Then what you do as you get close by, you've got to make sure you just set it up. He just dinks it up. Merino in the centre forward position, just getting across his marker. Brilliant downward header, gave Keller absolutely no chance whatsoever. Brilliantly crafted goal for us here at the Emirates for us to go 1-0 up.
It's a brilliant piece of skill from Noni Madueke to release Ben White. And the header from Merino, top draw.
What all that was about, I said about moving the ball quickly. We've moved the ball quickly from the centre, say over to Madueke. Brilliant little Cruyff flick from Madueke, because Rico Henry doesn't get quite tight enough. Ben White obviously gets the touch out of his feet on the overlap. Then you've got mates dinking up. Looking at Mikel Arteta there, just goes back on his haunches to say, is he going to get the right cross? Gets the right cross.
We talk about evening kickoffs. Arsenal have won 10 of their last 12 evening kickoffs. Brentford, though, they don't tend to enjoy those midweek clashes so much. Here's Odegaard. Out to the right for Madueke. Lovely feet from Noni Madueke again. He gets the shot off. Kelleher beats it down into the ground and it's hooked away by Janelt in the end.
Unbelievable. It's like got quicker feet than Michael Flatley doing the river dance.
That was brilliant from Madueke. Who's going to deliver this? Left-footed. Into the box it goes. Headed towards goal. It comes back off the crossbar. I wonder if David Raya got something on that on its way.
Just using the pace of the ball. Gets high. And it's a magnificent save from David Raya. That is absolutely world class.
Rice is coming down the right, Madueke! And I think the final touch came off of Rico Henry there, who was desperately trying to make a block. It'll be an Arsenal corner.
Really good defend from Rico Henry at the far post. If he doesn't track the runner, it's a tap in. Again, brilliant play from Calafiori into Merino, little reverse pass to Declan Rice. Picks the right pass in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box.
Opportunity for the Bees just to squeeze out a little bit. Raya with another exemplary pass out to that right side, finds Saka into Odegaard's feet. Ben White is holding the width for Arsenal on that right hand side, delivers into the box. Merino challenging, Comes to Rice, tees up Calafiori. Right-footed effort from Calafiori. Kelleher makes the save. Merino looking to pounce. He goes down, wanting a penalty. The referee waves it away almost instantly.
Calafiori again getting the ball into his right foot.
Going to have an impact on this one. Odegaard into Eza. Here's Merino round about the edge of the box. Rice has got Calafiori on the outside of him. He cuts inside, gets the shot off. Kelleher spills, and Merino puts it wide from close range.
Really good save again from Kelleher. Low down to his left-hand side. Works it brilliantly from Eza. Odegaard, then back out to Declan Rice, just drops his shoulder, cuts inside. Good save. Merino just can't quite get his foot around it. But I think what's happening now is Brentford obviously have been very energetic in the first half. They've had...
Now Martin Odegaard. Plenty of space on this left-hand side if Arsenal can use it. Calafiori approaching the box. Cuts inside. Ricardo Calafiori. Good save from Kelleher. And then Saka's effort was such a tame one in the end. Big Arsenal chance wasted.
Yeah, brilliant play from Martin Odegaard, putting it into Calafiori, just cutting in, get it onto his right foot. Again, it's another good save. Bukayo Saka, not quite up to the pace of the game because he should be just stroking it into an empty net. He's actually got his foot on the top of the ball and just hit it with his studs. But we've had more shots on target. Kelleher's made more saves. He's made two brilliant saves from Calafiori and one from Declan Rice.
Well, there's going to be a minimum of 6 minutes added here. Our second Arsenal goal would ease the nerves inside Emirates Stadium. Bukayo Saka's in here, opportunity for him, checks back onto the left foot, and Kelleher makes a meal of it, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Arsenal have their second. Surely now Arsenal have their 3 points. Bukayo Saka off the bench and onto the score sheet. Arsenal 2, Brentford 0.
Brilliant play from Mikel Merino, just dropping into that midfield position. Bukayo Saka coming off that right-hand side. At first it looked like he might swear it for Gyökeres, who just made that run into the middle of the 18-yard box. Bukayo Saka decides he's going to take the shot on himself, gets his shot away. Kelleher just palms it up into the air, looks like he's going to recover it, just scampers back, and then the 57,000 Arsenal fans here looking at referee Tony Harrington, looking at his watch, and then just point to the centre circle. Massive sigh of relief here at the Emirates because this had a lot of jeopardy at the game. So just really good play on the counter-attack. We see Mikel Merino just jogging. It's a brilliant run from Bukayo Saka getting inside. King Lewis Potter just checking back onto his left foot, gets his shot away. Big palm from Kelleher, but he can't quite claw it back off the goal line.
He's made some good saves tonight, Kevin Kelleher, but he's made a right mess of that, hasn't he, Perry?
Well, I think you've been a bit harsh actually because it's come obviously onto Bukayo Saka's left foot. It's a really good left foot strike. It's a brilliant left palm there from Kelleher. Would you see, yeah, good reflex save. Just palmed it up, then tries to recover, scoop it from the goal line, and then even in with the naked eye you could see that was probably a yard behind. But brilliant play from Mikel Merino, just driving through the midfield area and releasing the perfect pass to Bukayo Saka.
You can tell I was never a goalkeeper based on my lack of sympathy for Kevin Kelleher there. Vandenberg's effort takes a couple of ricochets and ends up in the arms of a grateful David Raya.
And David Raya, again, we ain't got to forget that well-class save in the first half when we were 1-0 up. A Shada header from 6 yards where he just tips it onto the crossbar.
The referee looks at his watch and blows the final whistle. And it's another league victory for Mikel Arteta's side. They extend their lead again at the top of the division after that minor setback at Stamford Bridge at the weekend. There'll be some disappointment with regards to a couple of injuries Arsenal might have picked up tonight, but fingers crossed it's nothing serious. As Arsenal pick up another 3 points in what's shaping up to be a pretty impressive season for the Gunners. Bukayo Saka off the bench and onto the score sheet, adding to Mikel Merino's opener on 11 minutes. It's finished here at Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 2, Brentford 0.